Once upon a time, there lived Adobe, a successful real estate mogul. Had it all: wealth, beauty, and a heart of gold. Despite her high social status, she remained humble and kind, always looking for ways to uplift others. When she met Adekunle, a humble meat seller from the local market, many suitors wanted her, but she was drawn to his kindness and simplicity. They married, and Adobe enrolled Adekunle in school, where he excelled and later joined the company. Their marriage was a beautiful partnership, with Adobe respecting and supporting Adekunle's growth. She never made him feel inferior. Despite her wealth and success, she loved cooking his meals and taking care of him, finding joy in being a wife. As their love deepened, Adobe's heart longed for motherhood, a desire she always wished to have. But Adekunle never gives in to her desires, saying the marriage was young and they should enjoy it more before the babies come in. Adobe patiently respected his decisions. Years passed, and Adobe brought up the issue of childbearing again. Since age is not on her side, Adekunle will ignore her or give an excuse for not being ready yet. Adobe's heart breaks the more. However, one thing that surprises Adobe is that her in-laws never worried her or questioned her on why she didn't conceive a child, which is uncommon in African homes. On the other hand, she thought they just didn't want to interfere in their marriage. One day, Adekunle sat Adobe down and told him how uncomfortable he was with her success being the CEO. He asked her to step down and let him take over, citing traditional gender roles. Adobe refused, stating her love for her work and her ability to handle both the career and family responsibilities. Adekunle's behavior became increasingly unpredictable and selfish, and Adobe tried to address the issue with the mother-in-law, Ngozi, but nothing was done. Adobe took a bold step to tell the mother-in-law about the intensity of her husband's behavior on one of her visits to her. To her utmost surprise, Madam Ngozi sides with the son, saying he's right. Adobe was shocked and said, "No, Mama." The mother-in-law face turned red with anger and frustration. "How dare you disregard us like this, Adobe?" She spat. "You are just a woman and you will do as you are told. Your place is in the kitchen and with the children, not making decisions or running the business." Adobe stood her grounds, her voice firm and confident. "I understand that's the way you were raised, mother-in-law, but times have changed. Women are just as capable and deserving of respect and opportunities as men. I won't let you or anyone else dictate my worth or limit my potential." The mother-in-law groaned. "You are just a foolish woman, blinded by your wealth and independence. You will regret not listening to us when your marriage falls apart and your husband leaves you for a more obedient wife." Adobe smiled calmly. "I think you are misunderstanding something, mother-in-law. I loved my husband and respect him a lot, and our marriage is stronger because of our equality and mutual support. And as for my business, I have worked hard to build it, and I won't let anyone take that away from me." The mother-in-law heaved and stormed out of the room, leaving Adobe feeling proud and empowered. She knew she had made the right decision in standing up for herself and her beliefs.
Days passed and the tension continued. Adobe visited Madam Ngozi, hoping to make peace, but was instead told a shocking secret by Chika, Adekunle's sister. Adekunle had a secret family with his childhood sweetheart Nonye and 3 children. She continued to say he was planning to relocate to Canada with them. Chika begged her to keep it as a secret. Adobe left with anger and confusion. Adobe acted normal, but secretly searched the house and found proof of the secret family. She hid the documents with a friend. With this new knowledge, Adobe was faced with a difficult decision: to confront Adekunle and Ngozi, or to protect her marriage and family from the truth. The fate of their marriage hung in the balance as Adobe navigated the complex web of love and loyalty. Desperate for an answer, she came out with a plan to know the truth. Adobe invited Ngozi for dinner without Adekunle's knowledge. As they ate, Adobe revealed, "I knew about the secret family and the plans to relocate. I offer you a choice: tell the truth or die, as the food stands for poison, but have an antidote for the poison." Adekunle and Ngozi were terrified. Adekunle's face turned pale and Ngozi's eyes wide in shock. "I have no answer for your question," Adekunle stammered. Adobe's expression turned cold. "Remember, I gave you a choice: tell the truth or die." Adekunle took a deep breath and decided to come clean.
"Adobe, I'm sorry. I was wrong to deceive you. I do have a secret family, and I have been planning to leave you for them. I know it's no excuse, but I was manipulated by my mother and tempted by the promises of a more traditional life."
Adobe's expression was a mix of sadness and anger. "Why, Adekunle? Why would you do this to me? I gave you everything, and this is how you repay me?" Adekunle looked down, ashamed.
"I know I have hurt you, and I don't expect forgiveness. But please, know that I never meant to hurt you. I was weak and foolish, and I let my desires cloud my judgments."
Ngozi, who had been quiet until now, spoke up. "Adobe, my dear, I'm sorry too. I was wrong to manipulate my son and encourage him to deceive you. Please forgive us." Adobe looked at them, her heart heavy with sorrow. She loved Adekunle with all her heart, and this betrayal cut deep. But she also knew that she deserved better than a husband who would deceive her and a mother-in-law who would manipulate him. "I need time to think," Adobe said finally. "But know this, I will not be fooled again, and I will not let you both ruin my life. I didn't poison your food. I am not wicked like you and your mother. I only used that to get the truth from you." With that, Adobe walked away, leaving Adekunle and Ngozi to their guilt. Adobe took a deep breath and walked into the room. Her eyes were striking with determination. She brought out the documents and held them over to the lighter in her hand. "Adekunle, our marriage is over. And to make sure you don't leave me for your secret family, I will make sure you can't leave the country. With a flicker of the flame, the documents burned to ashes. Adekunle's eyes wide in shock, but Adobe just turned to him with a fierce look. You should have thought of that before betraying me. Now get out of my house and never come back. Adekunle knew better than to argue. He slunk away, defeated, leaving Adobe to her tears and anger. The next day, Adobe filed for divorce, citing irregularities and differences. The court granted her request, and she was finally free from the toxic marriage. As she walked out of the courtroom, Adobe felt a sense of relief wash over her. She had taken back control of her life, and she would never let anyone manipulate her. Adobe's story is one of her strength, resilience, and independence. She refused to be manipulated and took back control of her life, proving that a woman's worth goes beyond her wealth and success. Thanks for watching.